So I've been out in my ship doing some Factorum encounters, and this is actually the fourth one I've done. And yeah, what I decided to do is my other ship, my other one of these, I found that all the modifications I made to it actually made it worse. So I've stored it away here somewhere. By the by. Anyway, yeah, I've stored it away, and I decided that all the modifications I made actually made it worse. It ruined the handling, it ruined the agility. So I built myself a 3D printer at my base. Yeah, and I 3D printed just another basic one. So yeah, this is actually the fourth encounter I've done with this one in a row, and it's holding up well. Like I say, this is a really tough ship, but yeah, the modifications just made it worse. So that's a failed prototype. But I done 4 encounters with this with minimal repairs. The first one, like the first 2 actually, were right by my space station, like I think within 27 miles of it. The first one was the one where where they got their own safe zone, and it's yellow, and they've got them satellites around it. It was that one, and that got me some Prototech scrap and some other stuff. The second one was the one in the asteroid with the minefield outside. You know the one? And what did I get from that one? I don't think I've got nothing good from that one. And the third one, which I've just finished, was another asteroid one, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was one where there's a safe zone inside an asteroid, and that's where I got myself a Prototech refinery, which I've installed at my base. And this fourth one, it's obviously just this shipyard one. Oh, it's very laggy today. I don't understand why. But yeah, I decided that it was perfect how it was. I shouldn't have adjusted it. I think it's like they say, it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I tried to fix it. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you because I think I want to show you today is my 3D printer, and I'm really hoping that I can get enough. I think I need the machinery or something, Prototech. Yeah, I need like 8 or 9 more, and then I can build myself a Prototech assembler. So I'm really hoping that I can find some more Prototech laying around, because like I say, I've got a refinery Prototech one, and that's all plumbed in and it's working fine. And I want to get... Do I get any Prototech machinery? Cooling units. I can't see any. Machinery looks like a rocket engine almost. Yeah. Oh yeah. So what I managed to salvage on this run, like on these 4 runs. Oh yeah. So I got the Reclaimer, which was here. I got 2 escorts, I think. And I got 1... Is that a barrage? Yeah, 1 barrage. Yeah, so... And I got the guard... Yeah, I got the guard drone from there as well. Yeah, that was the second one I did. Yeah, I thought I saved my my other trilobite. Can't see... Oh, 2 pages. There we go. Yeah, so I didn't actually scrap it. I thought I'd save it because it's a perfectly good ship, but it's not as good as like the original design. And this has rammed through 2 high-profile escorts and the barrage thingy. So this is the damage it normally does. Like, this is 4 encounters deep. So yeah. But I think what I'm going to need to do is I'll take it to the space station and repair it. Maggie. And then when I get back to my base, I'll show you my 3D printer, because that took actually weren't that long, but it took a while to set up. It wasn't that bad. But I thought I'd show you it, and in case you've never used one, I'll show you how they work. I might print off another one of these. Should have enough parts for it. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update what I'm doing. So hopefully I can find enough Prototech around here somewhere that I can finish my assembler. Maybe not. I'll let you know. Alright, I'm nearly home now. Yes. Oh. There we go. Now, I'm not going to scrap this ship, but I will show you how to 3D print a new one. So I'll repair that later. There it is. Yeah, I built myself a 3D printer, which is actually really good. Because the first one I bought through, I did with a projector and a welder, like a hand welder, and it took forever. Here we go. Right, so if you've never used a 3D printer, I find it easiest to have all of your welders attached to your components, because otherwise you have to have a bigger ship with all this welders on it that moves out. But yeah, so I've got this separate ship here, and all this does is drive backwards, and it's got the projector on it, and I've set it up. I can show you. Up. And jerk. Projector. That was the one. Yeah. So I've got it set up for the trilobite because what I'm working on right now. So all you need to do is you set it to only show buildable, and then you can like drive this very slowly backwards, and it pulls it through, and as it pulls through, it builds the ship. But what I've done on this ship is the gyroscope is lockable. Wrong button. Projector. Yes, I want to go show only buildable. Right. What that does. Right, you see this yellow is part of this ship, and this is the front of the trilobite. And once that's built, it'll pull through and build everything else. I think I've got enough to build another one, but we'll see. Hang on, what we've got to do first is put the welders on. Whoop. Okay. On. I think they're switched on. Yeah, they're red. But it's not building because the block is inside the welder at the moment. Let's see if I can get a good view. I'll go 9, 8. I tab out, and I hit 7 and back up. Yeah, but this ship I've locked the... what's it called? The gyroscope. See? Might be going a little bit fast. You have to go quite slow. Yeah, I think I might have gone a little bit fast here. But yeah. And it sort of 3D prints the ship. My computer isn't happy with this. I don't know if you can hear the fan. Yeah, but this is all you got to do basically. You back out, and it drags the projector, and it gets built as you go. Looks pretty cool as well, doesn't it? Yeah, but you do have to go fairly slow. If you go too fast, it just doesn't work. I've noticed a few blocks are missing. What I might do, I don't want to, I can't go faster than this, but what I might do is I'll shut up and I'll speed this part of the video up so it pulls it out faster. But I'll be quiet for a second. we're done. Now we had a bit of a mishap. It got trapped on something and sort of like pulled it down. So I'm missing some blocks on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, it's mostly here. The first time I did it, it was fine. But yeah, seeing that's like fully printed it out, what I'll have to do is I'll get some steel. I can do that manually. Yep. Should have some in here. Get enough. Refill. Yeah, but apart from that mishap, I don't know what happened there. I tried to correct it, but it looks like it got caught on the thingies, welders. Oh yeah. If you fly into these when they're on, you die. just so you know. Yeah, I think it's only these cosmetic ones here. But you see how it... No, you don't have to place the blocks. I don't particularly like doing it with the hand welder, because I find it quite difficult to like see below it. You can't adjust the opacity, so you just kind of have to sort of like fly through and like check underneath, which I don't like doing. Yeah. If you're doing it by hand, make sure you've got the upgraded tools. Yeah, but you see what I mean? Like inside here, it's like... Yeah, not important. But what I can do is if I get it mostly built, and I can just repair it at the space station, right? That'll fill in the blanks. Don't matter, right? Yeah, it got most of it, right? But the first one I printed out, it was completely fine. I don't know what this got trapped on, but it got trapped on something. Alright. I've got most of it. Couple more here. Yeah, that's annoying though. It always works perfectly well until you try and show people, then it's just like, haha, sucker! Alright. I think we're mostly built, right? But if you go into the projector... Control panel on it, I can see? Nope. Let's have a look. Okay. I want to go to the projector. Right. And you see it's like what's missing. There's 2 armor blocks and 1 conveyor. And that's like, it's not damaged, it's just not there. So somewhere in here is a conveyor that is not connected. But what you can do, yeah, projector. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. No, projector. Yeah. So if you get the mark missing, right. So you can see the armor blocks are there. And what's that? The conveyor? Yeah, conveyor block in here, which is a pain in the butt. But we can get it in there. As long as I can get at least a little bit on it. Yeah, as long as you can get a few components on it, I should be able to repair it in the space station. Because then that'll complete everything on it. But if the block's missing, it won't paint in that block in the space station. Oh. I thought I did that. Didn't I literally just do that? Do I have conveyors? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Yeah, but you see it marks them for you. So, okay. There we go. There's them and that. And there's 2 here missing. And that should be all the missing blocks, right? I'll double check. But if they're missing and they're not complete, that's not really a problem. Because the space station can repair it. Then protect gyroscopes. Oh well. Yeah, so you see it's all done now, so we go off. Yeah, I don't know if I can... I might have to rip out them protect gyroscopes. Don't know if I can get the space station to build them for me. I should be able to. But how am I going to get there? I have to put some gyroscopes on it. I've got to test that out, haven't I? If I put 2 gyroscopes on it, just so I can turn it. That'd be good to know, because if I can like mostly build the prototech and then just have just like patch it in a little bit. But that. Nearly done. Yeah, but I would have thought. I would have thought so, because the blocks are mostly built, aren't they? It's just missing prototech. But I'm going to guess that's probably ridiculously expensive. I better dump these off and refill my stuff before I go back there. I really do want to get the prototech up and running. Because it's, I think, 12 gyroscopes I use. And if I don't use prototech, it's like 80 or something, so... Yeah, but see, it's all perfectly built. All to your blueprint. But this does have a reactor, which I have torn out and replaced with extra jump drives. But, yeah, this is just to show you. I'm going to repair and use my other one, because it's got stuff in it. Right, where's that? If I can get out of here without damaging anything. Fine now. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to slowly pilot down to there. Yeah, oh, this is painful. Yeah, so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to there, and then I'll see if the space station can just repair the prototech thrusters, gyroscopes. But I think I need to put my printing ship back before I go anywhere else, because I don't want to forget that. Yeah, I don't know why it screwed me about. Yeah, but every other time I use this, it works perfectly. But when I'm trying to show people, it just screws me about. Anyway, I'll park this up. I'll get that to the station, and we'll have a look.
Ship fuel
Painfully slow.
low.
I forgot how slow this thing moves without the hydrogen. Okay. Oh yeah, I had to rename it because it was attached to my projector ship. It was named projector ship. Yeah, you have to rename it. Right. See how much the repairs is. I don't know if this is going to work because it's prototech. And I'm guessing if it does, it's probably going to be expensive, right? Divided by 2. Their quote. Oh, that's actually reasonable. Except. And I'll repair this one while I'm here. Oh, that's a lot more. That was my one I've been out in. Alright. So it looks like you can actually get prototech that way. That could be exploitable. Alright. This is the new one. Yeah. I just want to double check that it's actually made the prototech in there. I guess it has. But it doesn't. I guess they thought of that. That's a pain in the butt, isn't it? Yeah, but the prototech machinery is what I need to finish my assembler. At least I know I haven't got any. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. never mind. But at least we know it can't be exploited, I guess. Fortunately. Where's my other ship? Yeah, this one. So this... yeah. And I can projector this as well. I don't think... yeah, I'll put a projector inside this and I'll fix it when I get home. But I don't think I have any prototech. I got prototech in me, but... prototech? I didn't get any machinery out of that, did I? Or frames? Yeah. So I'm going to have to do more Factorum encounters. But you get the idea, right? So, yeah. That's 3D printing. I'm kind of... I wish that kind of had worked. Then I'd have a good backup with the Prototech. I suppose it's too exploitable, so they had to take that out. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how... like, why I've changed my ship. Because you see how easy this one moves, and the brakes work. But the one I altered, it ran like crap. No, it didn't work good. Okay, get this home. Yeah, but yeah, it just didn't function as well, and the original works best. No, but this shouldn't actually be too hard to repair. I might alter it slightly and put a projector in there. And having the battle bridge up here is definitely a good move, because this was all beds and crew quarters. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of a update as to why I got rid of my other one. And I'm not really sure what to do with all of these. Let's heal up real quick. Cool. Nope, that's the ATM. Where's my services? Yeah, so I've got all of this Factorum stuff, right? Not really sure what to do with it. I'm just collecting it at the moment. Oh yeah, I didn't show you I built my room, did I? Oh. Yes. Yeah, so. I built myself I called it the stateroom. Just because it's still crappy, but I called it the stateroom. So I thought, you know, got a toilet and a shower, and a sofa, and just sit here and watch TV. A fish tank, because fancy, I guess. Yeah, but this is my room, and I'll show you my Prototech thingy. Yeah, I've not planted nothing else up at the moment. I can talk without tripping over my tongue. There we go. Right. But in here, now I've got, what do I need? 9. I don't think I've got any at all. No. But if I get 9 more, then I can get this going. Then I can have all the Prototech I want, maybe. And I did get a Prototech refinery as well. But I salvaged that from the one before the one I showed you. So, I'll show you that real quick. It's basically just the same, but I plumbed it in down here. It works a lot faster. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you the 3D printer and my reasoning behind going back to my old trilobite. Yeah. Say 4 encounters and hiccup. Yeah, 4 encounters and that's all the damage it took. And this is why I like the ship. I think all the heavy armor I added was just unnecessary. But yeah. Anyway, I'm probably rambling on for long enough. See you next time.